Hey everyone, welcome back to day 2 of the Modern Direct Seller Challenge on maximizing your sales. I'm Becky. I'm here with you today to talk about intentional relationship building and building these relationships with authenticity. So I'm really excited for today's content. This is a little bit new for me. You probably haven't heard me talk about this a whole lot, but as I was reflecting on some of my experience in direct sales, I realized that this was a big key for my success, was growing my network and being really intentional and also being really authentic when I connected with people. So I'm gonna talk to you a little bit today about that. I know yesterday I teased you a little bit about a math problem. I mentioned 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 3,000. So we're gonna cover that today as well. So let's take it back to the very basics. So you build a list in direct sales. Direct sales is a relationship business. You've probably heard that before. The reason why your customers don't go shop at a big box store is because they appreciate you and you're building a one-on-one relationship and taking care of that customer, right? So at some point in direct sales, somebody likely told you to make a list, right? That's where it starts, is you make a list. You write down your list of everyone you know. Some people call that a Frank's list, okay? So you're gonna have your list, but here's my question. When is the last time you revisited that list? Let's be real, you can be honest with me here. Drop me a comment below. When's the last time you looked at your list? May have been a while, huh? That's totally normal and that's okay. We're gonna do a little bit of catch-up work today. So I want you to grab that list and I want you to add to it. I want you to add contacts that you've made at vendor events, people you've connected with, new friendships that have formed, everything that's happened since the last time you looked at that list. Your list, you guys, this is gold. Your list are people that know, like, and trust you, that you're building relationships with. It's so much easier to promote your product and get a sale from people that are on your list than like random Joe Schmo walking down the street. You hear me on that? So building that list, keeping it up to date is so important. And I get it, as a busy mom, it's easy to be like, yeah, I got my list. It's right up here. Well, you know what else is up here? Your grocery list, your to-do list, your kids' list, all the things that you have going on. So I really want to challenge you to put that list down on paper. Put it in a notebook if you want. I have a really great little customer power sheet download that I can share with you if you're a paper and pencil kind of girl and want to toss it into a 3-ring binder. Also, you can use a tool like Trello. So Trello is a project management tool that I love to use. It's free and it's a great way to track your customers. I'll share a little bit more information about that as well. Okay, so you have your list, it's out of your head, it's on your paper. So now we're gonna grow that list. So how do you grow that list and make sure that you're building relationships with new people all the time? Because if you just stick to the people on your list in the beginning, you're gonna be selling to the same old people over and over and over again, and you don't wanna be that girl, right? So let's talk about adding to that list. Vendor events are a really, really great way to do that. You could do a raffle at a vendor event, collect contact information, add those people to your list. Maybe they saw your product once, it might take them 7 more times before they're actually ready to make a purchase. All the while, you'll be able to be building relationships with them and getting them to that point that they turn into a customer. Also your parties. So if you're hosting parties, getting contact information from your guests, that's a whole ton of people that you can be adding to your list, connecting with, building relationships with, following up with, and turning into loyal customers. In addition to that, you can think about networking. So this could be formal or it could be informal networking. So formal networking is gonna be like you sign up for an event, maybe it's like a ladies' night out or your Chamber of Commerce is putting on an event, and you actually go and you're networking with other business owners. The other thing that I would recommend is really just think about networking on your day-to-day life. Like, who are you connecting with? What moms are you talking to after school? Or who do you run into at the grocery store? Or you talk to at the park? I mean, there's endless opportunities to network and continue to build your list. Okay, so here's 2 keywords I want you to take some notes on. So let's talk about building these relationships intentionally and also building these relationships with authenticity. So let's start with intention. So when you send out an email or you make a social media post, it's going out from you to everyone, right? That's not intentional relationship building. It's important. It's an important element of your business, don't get me wrong. but it's not intentional relationship building, because that happens on the one-to-one level. So that's you sending somebody a text message. That's you responding to a comment on Facebook. That's you sending them, calling them or dropping them a note in the mail. It's you connecting one-on-one with these potential customers. So it doesn't cut it if you're posting to the masses. It only counts if you're connecting with somebody on an individual basis and truly, intentionally building a relationship with them. Second, let's talk about authenticity. So our goal is not just to sell to them. I mean, it kind of is our goal, but we're not being sleazy about it. We genuinely want to be ourselves and be true to ourselves and authentically build a relationship with some of these people. So that goes further than like, hey, buy my stuff. That's saying, hey, it's your birthday, happy birthday, what are your plans for today? Or, oh, I saw that you're posting about how your kid's been having tantrums getting in the car every morning. That totally happened to me too. Here's an article that I thought was really helpful. Or, oh, I'm sure you can relate. I just started listening to this podcast and I thought of you. Maybe you want to check it out. So it's taking it down to the one-on-one level and kind of removing the business side of it. The business part will come, the customers will come, but when you're authentically building that relationship, it's more than just getting the sale. It's really connecting with them in a real and authentic way. So you're not the sales lady and they're the buyer. It's connecting with them and learning more about them and learning more about their needs. And that is gonna just make you so much better at what you're doing and what you're sharing with your products down the road. Okay, last thing here. Don't be a vulture and jump to a sale. I know, this is a hard one. It's so easy when you love your product so much, you're so excited about it, you just want to tell everyone about it. I don't suggest you do that. I suggest that you work on being intentional and authentic and building those relationships. And then when the time is right, you guys, the time will come, I promise. We'll talk a little bit about cues of when you know it's time to open a conversation about making a sale. It will come, and it will come so much better than just kind of jumping on top of people and trying to get them to buy your stuff, okay? So let's talk about that math formula. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 3,000. I know, you're like, yeah, you got it wrong. That doesn't work, babe. It does. So this is how it works, you guys. My challenge to you is every day, connect with 3 current customers, with 3 future customers, so people that are not yet your customer, and then 3 people that you would love to have on your team, okay? And we're not going straight at these people trying to make a sale. We're just being intentional with our relationship building, okay? So when you connect with 3 future customers, 3 current customers, 3 people you'd like to be on your team every day in a year, that's over 3,000 contacts, you guys. 3,000. That is gonna open doors beyond belief, okay? Try not to go back to the same people every day. If that happens, that's totally okay. But 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 3,000. So what does this look like here at the end of the year? So we're entering Q4. You really want to go out with a bang. You want to meet all those goals that you set yesterday. You really want to build relationships. You really want to be authentic about it. So 3 people that are your current customers, 3 that are future customers, and 3 people that might want to join your team. Okay, so let's say you do that throughout the rest of the fall season, you guys. When you reach out to those 3 each day, that's gonna result in 985 new contacts in your book of business. And not all of them are gonna be shopping with you yet, but you'll be constantly building those relationships, expanding your list. You might be like, wow, Becky, I don't know 900 people. You probably don't, but as you have your calendar full of vendor events and parties and you're filling up that calendar and you have a lot of things going on, I'm sure you can think of 9 people every single day to follow up with. And it's just gonna snowball. So you're gonna end the year hitting your goals and you're gonna be starting 2020 with a ton of momentum. And I love me some good momentum. All right, guys, there you have it. This is your Tuesday content, day 2 of the challenge. I want y'all to win some prizes. So drop me some comments below. Tell me done. You filled out your worksheet. You have your 333 identified for the next week. You can wait to contact them until next week when we have action week, or you can get a jump start today. So drop me a comment, let me know that it's done, put a screenshot of your worksheet below, and you will be entered to win some darn good prizes. Okay, have a great day today, you guys. I will see you back here tomorrow when we talk about sales and promotions and what you can do to make sure you're really working your business, because Black Friday is right around the corner, believe it or not. Get shopping. All right, see you guys tomorrow.